Meditation and affirmative prayer are the divine doorways through which you will walk into communion with the delight. When you set your intention to move through this incarnation celebrating as the light that you are, you will be enlightened out of the secondary causative effects which have hypnotized you into believing that you are here on earth to cope with your existence through overcoming of problems and challenges. Wake up to the realization that as to delight for delight is the fundamental impulse of life to find, possess, and fulfill. It is life's whole motive. God adoring hearts beat to the rhythm of cosmic love, cosmic delight. Today, be one of the greatest lovers God has ever known. With every step you take, talk to God about the delight you experience in the realization of your oneness with pure spirit. With every breath, realize you glow with God. Then you will know absolutely that the flame of the Godhead is always alight within you. You will realize that Spirit's delight is in your seeking of itself within yourself. Once its discovery is made, cosmic delight engulfs in oneness the seeker, the act of seeking, and that which is sought.
is going on around you. Be at peace. And rise. Rise into love, into light. Rise into the knowing of who you
In the arrangement of the world, there is seen the expression of delight, which shows that in the universe, over and above the meaning of matter and form, there is a message conveyed through the magic touch of individual personality. So this concludes our wonderful, delightful meditation today. So slowly, with ease and grace, come back into the room and stay tuned for a wonderful service and message from Reverend Joe. I enjoyed it tremendously. Namaste.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm-mm-mm. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Yes, I am. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little birdie told me life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to love, joy, and peace. The power is infinite. Love will increase. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. A little birdie told me life is so sweet. As I listen to her song, I know I am complete. I have all the keys to love, joy, and peace. The power is infinite. Love will increase. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy, so healthy, wealthy, and wise. And I know the light of love is shining in my eyes. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Every day I'm happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. Can't you see I'm happy now? So healthy, wealthy, and wise. I'm happy and healthy, wealthy. I am happy, I'm healthy, and wealthy, I'm wise. I am happy and healthy and wealthy and wise. together as a family. We have come here as we are. We have come with arms wide open. We have gathered here in love. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit's in this place. We sing in celebration. We sing with words of prayer. We sing with words of prayer. We affirm our life as sacred. We declare that peace is here. Yeah, Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit in this place. Yeah, 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 yeah. Spirit is in this place. Oh, Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Ooh. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Spirit is in this, Spirit is in this place. Raise the roof with shouts of praise. Spirit in this place.
No matter where you come from, no matter where you're going, here's a place where you can take comfort in the knowing that whether if you've come to stay a while or just passing through, this door is open to you. Come and let's be silent. Come and share a hug. Come, let's pray together. Come, love and be loved. From the blissed out to the turned out, from the pampered to the abused, this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white, gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you. If there's some kind of trouble or pain you're going through, know that you are not alone and someone cares for you. As an individual, realization of divine point of view. This door is open. Oh, this door is open. This door right here is open for you. This door is open to you. This door is open. I'm talking about this door. This door is open. I said this door is open to you. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. The God in us recognizes the God in you. The God in you. Whether you're black or white or gay or straight, Christian, Buddhist or Jew, this door is open to you.
You are welcome here. 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 Our arms are wide open. There's room for everyone. Wherever you go and wherever you're from, you are home. You are welcome here. 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 Whatever you've been through, you found us somehow. Wherever you are on your journey now, you are home. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are so welcome. You are welcome here. You are welcome anyway now. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Everybody, you are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. I am 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 welcome here. Oh yeah. I am welcome here. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. Everybody's welcome. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. We are welcome here. Everybody's welcome. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. Everybody's welcome. You are welcome. You are welcome here. You are welcome here. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. Everybody's welcome. I am welcome here. I am welcome here. soul as we love together. Young and old, we will sing together, together in one song. Come together from different worlds, we are drawn together. In our own way, we can pray together. Together we are strong. I see God in you. You see God in me. One path, one vision, one family. Come together, dreams and hands we will join together to build a place we can grow together. Together we are whole.
Well, good morning, everyone. It's nice to see everybody here today. I'm Valerie Barnhart. I'm going to be your host today. Welcome, everyone. If it's your first time here, welcome. We hope you find us to your liking. For all of you on Facebook and Instagram, hello, everyone. We are a growing community here, and if you like to follow us on Facebook or Instagram, we welcome you to do that and share us and like us and put a comment and say hi into our chat. Say hi to Jim on Facebook right now. And right now we have this being the first Sunday of the month, we are going to celebrate what? Birthdays. All right, let's have a birthday celebration here. If it's your birthday, please stand up and celebrate your birthday. Yay! Happy birthday,
happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Yay, happy birthday, Jill. By the way, we will be celebrating her birthday after service today. So if you'd like to hang out with us a little bit, we'll celebrate her birthday out in the courtyard. So got some mimosas, we've got some goodies. So please, everybody, join us after service today for that. And we'll celebrate anybody else's birthday. You guys have a birthday? Anyway, so yeah, please join us after service today. As a growing and vibrant community, we're happy to meet new friends, of course, and with that, we'd like to welcome you to join us in our mission statement and as we open our service today. Our mission is to provide spiritual tools for personal and community transformation. Our vision is a world that works for everyone. Our purpose is to awaken to our spiritual magnificence, and so it is. Now we'd like to speak into our what we're grateful for, and today we have from Wayne Dyer, gratitude is a magnet for miracles, right? Right? Does anyone have anything they'd like to be to share with us that they're grateful for today? Fall morning. Oh gosh, fall's here. Thank you, God. Yeah, thank you. Well, I do. I have a. I feel so blessed. I went to South Carolina to see a girlfriend. We had a wonderful time. She has a wonderful home in Polly Island. Then I took the courage to drive across the state to Tennessee to go see my son. That was the visit was extraordinary. It was just so much fun, laughter. We just really got to connect. So I just feel my heart is so filled today or this week and beyond the time I got to spend with him and his fiance. So that's my share. So that was wonderful, wonderful. How about anybody else have anything they're really grateful for today? Yeah, come on up. Nice seeing you here today. I'm happy you're here. There. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I just want to say how grateful I am for this center, for all the blessings that you all send my way over my year of recuperation. And I'm especially grateful for Jill. So, all of her blessings to us every day, whether we know about it or not, I know that we're in her hearts, and you're in mine too. So, thank you, Jill.
Thank you. Anyone else have anything to share? Well, thank you for your shares today. So we'll see you after service and enjoy this wonderful message that Reverend Jill has for us today. Reverend Jill? Uh, Daniel. Opening invocation. Excuse me, Daniel. I'm new to this position up here, and I'm trying to get. Thank you, thank you. Public speaking. Oh wow.
Good morning, everyone. So happy to be here. So, a couple of quotes, and then we'll get on with the business of having a spiritual day. So, abundance is not something we acquire, it is something we are. And that's by Lynn Twist, who I have no idea who that is. The other one I really like is I am one with the power that created me. I am wealth. And that's Eric Butterfield. And I love that author. So I'll be available today close to the prayer room if you would like prayer support after service. Also, we have a way to get prayer support during the week, and that's put in prayer request written or online, or give us a call, and we will have hold you in prayer for whatever it is that you would like prayer for during the week. So a lot of ways to get that here in service. So I invite you to close your eyes, get comfortable if you feel called to do that. And I'll begin with a affirmative prayer to get things going. Invocation, yes. And it's an invocation knowing that there is a spiritual presence here that surrounds us, that is ever present. It's flowing through us. There are no restrictions to this spiritual presence. And it's the good thing is it's always on. It's always available. And within the spiritual presence, this essence of spirit, are all the qualities that it brings and offers. Health, divine knowledge, happiness, divine love, the flow of energy. All of this and so much more is available right here, right now, through the spiritual presence. And I'm so grateful to be able to speak this word on behalf of myself and for each and every person within the sound of my voice. I am grateful to know that we are in a loving, vibrant spiritual community. I am grateful for Reverend Jill, for our members, for our volunteers, for everyone that comes together to share their abundance of love and financial abundance to keep the center vibrant and growing and sending love all out through the world to places that need it right now. That we are sending love all over the world, filling up hearts and healing. I enjoy and welcome each and every person on whatever path they're on going to the one. We celebrate your belief system and know that your presence helps heal the world, helps share the love that we have. And I'm so grateful to know that too. So as we send this vibration, this frequency of love throughout the world, throughout the universe, knowing that it is coming back in multiple times, and we can just feel that energy through us right now through this love. I'm so grateful to know that. I know that this message that Reverend Jill is giving us today is already done. It's already complete, and it heals hearts and gives us divine inspiration to carry out our day. I am so grateful for that too. So thank you for the spiritual presence. Knowing that I give this away, I give this treatment, this message, I give this away into that universal spirit that always says yes. We call it the law because it is always working, conspiring in our behalf to give us everything we want. So I give this away into that spiritual treatment, into that law that always says yes to everything without any qualifications, knowing that to be true and affirming it together by saying, and so it is.
Thank you, Daniel. And Valerie, thank you for your service. Appreciate that. Oops, put that back there. Well, good morning. How are you? You look marvelous. Welcome, everyone online. Good morning to you as well. Do you all have a not enough story? A story that you tell yourself about some area of your life where it's not enough, you're not enough. Maybe it's your finances, your relationships, your career, your health. Is there some place that just seems to not be quite as successful as all the other places of your life? Many of us do. Many of us do. I've had seasons of lack in all of those areas over my lifetime. But as I've studied prosperity principles, the peaks and the valleys have begun to smooth out a bit. And I don't linger quite as long as I used to in those places because of the tools that we teach in the science of mind, the prosperity tools. Our theme for October is thriving in the overflow, a shift to more than enough. More than enough. Let's say that together. More than enough. So use your imagination and imagine living there. More than enough. In your checkbook, your retirement, your relationships, your career, your creative expression, your health. More than enough. That's what we're going to be playing with this month as we move into deepening our awareness and expanding our application of prosperity principles in our lives. Today's message is breaking the spell of scarcity. And it's a little play on Halloween, of course, breaking the spell. October is traditionally our month to revisit these principles. And this month, in addition to our 4 Sunday messages, we have 2 community spiritual practices that we're going to be doing together in consciousness. Okay? The first one is we have a 40 Days to Prosperity journal on the front desk that you can purchase and write in every single day about this journey. Now, this is a simple process. It has a quote every day, a few words about the quote, and then lots of room for you to record your thoughts, your transformation over this 40-day period about your prosperity awareness. So we're going to start it today, October 5th, and we'll run through November the 13th. So 40 days to transformation. It works if we work it. Okay, so this is available to us. That's number 1. The second community spiritual practice, I am going to invite everyone to commit this month, every week, to our Money Finders program. Every week. What this means, This is a very simple spiritual practice that we can do. You hear me talk about it every Sunday pretty much when we do our offering. You may see people walking around with these green envelopes. It demonstrates the universal principle. What we focus on expands. This principle is supported both by spiritual wisdom and by science, modern science. I found a little clip from University of Minnesota, a couple of students. It's brief, but I want to show you that this morning because they explain the science of it. So I'll let them explain it. Joe?
Hello, and welcome to this episode of Two for You, where we're going to be talking about the reticular activating system, or the RAS, and how you can put it to work for you as leaders in your work, your community, or your personal life.
So I love the RAS. So the reticular activating system it starts above your spinal cord, and it's about 2 inches long. It's about the width of a pencil, and it's where all your senses come in. Well, except for your smell, which goes into your emotional center of your brain, but the rest of them come in through the RAS. And what the RAS does is really connect that subconscious part of our brain with the conscious part of our brain. So, for example, how this works is if you were to look around the room and look for the color blue, do you have some examples? Like Denise's scarf, for example. But Denise's scarf was always there, as well as the other blue things that you identified. But what the RAS does is then bring to light that what we're looking for.
Which is really a key component of getting to your goals. So as leaders, we can talk about the word hope, for example. We hope this will get done, but when you use the word hope, there's a lot of doubt floating around in there. You could change that to want. I want this to be done. I want to complete this. But again, the door is open for that doubt. Will you or will you not get there? But when you use the term consciously, use the term intend, what it does is that it takes away the doubt and it kind of kicks that RAS into high gear. It helps you to start filtering out those pieces that can help you with that intention. And so the conscious mind brings that into your subconscious mind. And so you start to see and hear and understand the things that will help you get to what you're intending.
I love that. So, be intentional about what you want to identify and have that subconscious part of your brain work.
Science of mind, yes. Yes. And that's why. This is the science behind science of mind. And the other spiritual part is our beliefs and how we apply it. So how to use this Money Finders program. Give you some tips. Pay attention. Every single day. Notice the unexpected or serendipitous good that comes to you, that flows in. Some of it will be financial. Some of it may not be. Some of it may be just good stuff that happens. Record your gratitude. You can use your prosperity journal for that, to record your gratitude for the good that's coming to you and that's showing up. Don't let any gift, no matter how small, go unnoticed. It's important as part of this process to notice. Like she said, look for blue. When we say look for blue, you suddenly, all the blue pops out at you. It was there all along, but it suddenly pops out. If we say orange, then we're going to start seeing all the orange here, Karen's shirt, all the different oranges in the room. That's how it works. If you buy a yellow car, you will see a lot of yellow cars on the road, right? That's how it works. And then we circulate our good. Each week, set aside 10% of what you've received and bring it here on Sundays. And you put it in that envelope and you turn it in. And this is acknowledging Spirit as your source and also circulating your good. Because you have now stepped confidently into this law of circulation, along with activating your reticular activator, and the what we focus on expands, so that you're now in the flow, and you're now trusting that Spirit is your source, and you're trusting that because you're in the flow, more is going to come in and feed that, and it's just going to continue to flow like a pump. Building our trust in Spirit as our source is the key to living prosperously. That's the key to living prosperously. We think our paycheck is our source of our good. We think that our retirement accounts is the source of our good. We think our Social Security is the source of our good. And then the headlines scare us to death, right? Yeah. But in reality, all of those things come through the one source. They're just channels through which spirit manifests good. Each of us in this room and online, everybody on the planet, has gifts and talents that they come in with, that they expand and grow on. When we accept these gifts and talents and we begin to share them with the world, we begin to get compensated for them. We begin to get compensated for those. Well, where did that come from? Oh, I went to the university and I studied with the greatest teachers. Well, where did you get your intelligence to learn all that stuff? Oh, well, the professors. Well, where did the professors get their intelligence? Oh, well, the books. Well, where did the writers of the books, get their information to write down? It all comes from one source, and then it's distributed through multiple channels. It all comes from one source, distributed through multiple channels. When we can begin to grasp those glimmers, those little glimmers of how this works, we can begin to recognize that this is the truth, and this is that truth that sets us free. When we truly recognize that the source of all is spirit, that it is one, that we are one, and we're all interdependent on that circulation. There's nothing separate. Have you heard the phrase, change your thinking, change your life? If you've been around a while, you've probably heard that. Ernest Holmes said it. He said it long before a lot of the other more modern teachers said it. It's not just a pithy little tagline that Centers for Spiritual Living has picked up and been using. It's the foundation of the science of mind. We're governed by our thoughts and our beliefs. We are governed by our thoughts and our beliefs. There's not something outside of us that dictates our lives. It's here. It's within us. We live in this universal system of power. It's a very powerful system, and it is directed by our thoughts and our beliefs, individually and collectively. Individually and collectively, we create our experience of this world. And we have the power within us to change those experiences. And the same principle of that works with prosperity principles as well. When we consciously change our thoughts, we begin to activate that reticular activating system. We begin to activate that. That's the connection, as you heard them say, between the conscious and the subconscious mind. We know that we're run a lot by our subconscious mind. All the things that are kind of built up and stacked up in there that we hang on to, and that we have to change that subconscious thought in order to begin to see that in our world of reality around us. So when we begin to focus on new things, like the good that's coming to me, what we focus on expands. When we begin to do that, the reticular activator begins to say, oh, look for blue, right? And we begin looking for blue. Or we begin looking for our good, or we begin looking for money, we begin looking for a relationship, we begin looking for health. And as we begin looking for that, our subconscious begins to change and become part of that system. That's how it works. Anybody, I know you folks are on Facebook. Anybody else that ever use a Facebook? Google search engine. Have you heard the term algorithm? Algorithm. Now, that was just a word used primarily in mathematics classes, maybe science, but it's now common vernacular because we all hear about those doggone algorithms, and I'm caught in an algorithm, and it seems like that I looked at snow tires once, and I'm seeing them all the time now in all my feeds. Right? Well, I unintentionally proved that this week because as part of my message, I looked up how to break a spell. I thought that might be fun. I didn't end up using it, but in case you're interested, salt came up a lot, herbs, and some fancy words. Just saying. But when we think about this reticular activating system and the biology of our bodies, every one of us has it. We think about algorithms and science and math and how those work. And we think about universal law and how it works. What we focus on expands. It all works the same way, doesn't it? Do you make that connection that it all works the same way? That was a wonderful realization when I first began to understand that we are representing that universal system of manifestation in our bodies. And then science took it and is using it against us in Facebook. But there you go. The universal system we live in works like that. If we focus on lack and we write down everything we see that's bad and wrong and we lack in the world, we're going to get a full page of not so happy things, and we're going to begin to experience more of those. If on the flip side, we start writing down and focusing on all of the good, we start focusing on abundance and prosperity, we get a full page of that, everything begins to start moving in that direction, and we begin to experience it in our outer life. So I invite you, these green envelopes, y'all hear me talk about them, but they really do work. They really do work. And I invite you to just try it. Just test it out and see if it makes a difference in your life this month for experiencing more good flowing to you. Everyone can participate. Everyone that is here on Sundays can pick them up. I've put the whole box out front this morning, so make sure everybody can get an envelope for this week. Take them for the month if you know you're going to be out a week, and then bring them back. And if you're online and you're not in service here, use a white envelope, write money finders on it, and then do the same process for yourself at home. You can then use mail or Zelle or use our online portal for your credit card to bring your donations in. Just make sure we know it's money finder, so it goes into that bucket so that we can keep an accounting for the end of the month. We know how well you all did, because whatever you give here is only 10% of all that you did. And I've done this in the past, and I tell you, it's spectacular. So I hope you will play along. I do want to say this donation is in addition to your regular monthly or weekly donation. This is living from the overflow. This additional 10% is coming in off of the 100% more you've received. So this is giving from the overflow. This is deepening and expanding your trust in your source, your confidence in the law of circulation. And when you build that up and you anchor yourself in that, you've got that trust forever, and it continues on and on and on. So don't shortchange yourself. Give yourself full measure of this process. Continue your regular donation and tie this extra green envelope on the 10% more. So what is this spell of scarcity? What is the spell of scarcity, and how do we break it? Well, we break it through these practices of changing what's in our subconscious. You know the mantra of scarcity. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. I'm not good enough. We all hear that mantra sometimes in our head. We all hear that sometimes. We're convinced that life is in short supply, that we have to scramble. We have to compete. We have to grasp to get ours a piece of that little pie that's limited out there. And that's simply not true. That's not how it works. Ernest Holmes, the author of The Science of Mind that we teach from, he says there's one infinite source always pouring itself as life, as love, as supply. You may be thinking, no, Reverend Jill, you have not seen my love life, and you have not seen my bank account, and you have not seen my medical charts, lady. Well, I'm going to say Holmes is correct that there is one source pouring itself out as supply. The key is our receiving. The key is our receiving of that infinite supply that is coming. And we do that through the power of our minds. We can use this power of spirit to break the spell of scarcity. We shift our state of being from lack to more than enough. More than enough. Scarcity is a belief in limited resources. And every time I wrote that, looked at that, spoke that this week as I was moving through this process, I kept seeing an apple tree. I kept seeing an apple tree. Because an apple tree, if you cut open an apple, there's a lot of seeds in it, right? And every one of those seeds will grow a tree. That's abundance. So I plant my tree, and over time it grows up and it starts producing apples. Well, in the spring, if you've ever seen an apple tree blossom, they are loaded with beautiful blossoms. Very heavy, right? Every one of those blossoms produces an apple. If every one of those blossoms produced an apple, the tree would die because the apples are going to be way too heavy for the limbs to hold, right? It's going to break it. So we get those things called March winds blowing through and blowing off a bunch of blossoms. The weak ones are blown off. So only the stronger ones stay that then produce the fruit. Abundance. Abundance. I don't know why that kept coming to me during this, but it did. Just as an example that resources are not limited. Spirit is always providing not only the seeds in the apple to reproduce itself, but the plethora of reproduction of apples, and then the system by which it can't overproduce and kill itself. It's a pretty smart system, isn't it? It's a pretty smart system. Now, this belief that resources are limited is reinforced, unfortunately, and particularly today, through our social media and media in general. We've been hearing a lot lately about this federal government shutdown. Oh my gosh. This is what might happen. It's going to be horrible. Then we hear about the Fed cutting interest rates or not cutting interest rates, and this is what might happen. And they will argue both back and forth all day long, and then we're also in a horrible place right now, so life is horrible. Oh my gosh. It's just awful. Creates fear, creates worry, if we let it. So many headlines, so many reports are later proven false, are they not? I got an interesting note from my financial planners this week after reading a bunch of headlines and stuff and starting to work on this talk. And they said, I know you're seeing the headlines, and you may be concerned about your portfolio. And I just want to let you know, historically, here's what has happened with these shutdowns. No big deal. A year later, the market has rebounded, recovered, and blah, blah, blah. Just, facts. Here's what's happened. Here's where we are. We don't know how long it's going to last, but we know we're going to weather it. And if you're concerned, give us a call. We'll talk to you. We'll walk through it with you. Instead of the house on fire, hair on fire, oh my gosh, ain't it awful, run for the hills that we're getting in the media reports, this felt like somebody holding my hand and patting my hand and going, it's going to be all right, don't worry. Which is the mindset that we can create for ourselves when we develop a prosperity awareness about God as our source. We can be that calming influence on ourselves. This week, an example of these headlines. Anybody see the Ryder Cup last weekend? Hear about it? Anything? No? Okay. Big golf tournament. Rory McIlroy is a golfer from Ireland. And he and his wife were treated pretty poorly on the golf course up in New York. And he was interviewed afterwards, and there was a video circulating all over Instagram and the internet and stuff. And it had him saying, I will never participate in golf tournaments held in the United States again. He was saying this on the video. He did not say that, folks. That video was completely AI generated. completely AI generated. He said, in describing the fan behavior, that it was unacceptable and abusive. And he and his wife actually got apologies from the head of the PGA. But this is what's out there for us that we've got to be careful of. We've got to be very careful of allowing ourselves to get inflamed and upset about things that we see in media. Double check the sources, check more resources, check into things, do your own investigating. Fake news and fear mongering feeds a universal belief in lack and in fear. If it didn't work, they wouldn't do it that way. Agreed? If it didn't work, they wouldn't do it that way. Drug manufacturers and attorneys learned this a long time ago when they could start advertising on TV. They tell us we're sick, we're broke, we're broken, we're not good enough. Don't they? Do they pop out disease names you've never heard of before? I don't know if I happen to never heard of it. Ask your doctor for this drug. It's not true, folks. You are each a divine expression of God, a magnificent expression, here to do great and wondrous things. You are abundant. You are prosperous. You are prospered by spirit. Everything you need, you have already within you. All of our life experiences result from our beliefs. The more I have studied this teaching, the more I have proven its principles in my life, the more I believe that. It's a bold statement, but I have seen it work in my life and I believe it. I've had some recent experiences of feeling lack in my life, only to watch as I turn my thoughts around about that, to see abundance begin to blossom in my life in unexpected and miraculous ways. Didn't see that coming. Boom. Okay. Couldn't have planned it. Okay. You may have known I've traveled to Nashville last week, and there was 3 of us on the plane, and we were the first ones to arrive out of a bigger group. And there was a grocery order that had been placed that was on a delivery schedule. You know, they give you the time window, and it was closest to our landing time. So we said, sure, we'll get there. Well, we all had 3 carry-on bags. We're traveling Southwest. Well, if you've ever traveled Southwest, you know you get a boarding number, not a seat. Well, we were in the high B numbers and the mid C numbers. But we knew we had to get on. We wanted to sit together, and we had to get our bags on so we didn't get caught in baggage claim on the other end and get delayed and miss the food order. And then we just starved to death. I knew it would happen. It would be horrible. So I was fretting with the little hamster wheel in my mind as I walked down the jetway. And it's like, okay, how am I going to do this? Because I was first. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? And I stopped. And I started laughing. Like, Reverend Jill, you can treat for this. So I did. Long story short, we all 3 got on the plane. We sat together, and all 3 bags got in the overhead bins, both directions. Both directions. Now, saving a seat for someone on a Southwest plane is not too difficult unless you get somebody that's kind of ornery. Saving that overhead bin space, that's a horse of a different color. With God, all things are possible, and all 3 bags got on. So we have the power within us to shift what we believe, to change what we focus on, and have a different experience of prosperity. Would you like a different experience of prosperity in your life? No? Yes? Maybe? Okay. I consider that bag thing part of my prosperity. I consider that part of my prosperity because good things happen for us when we have a prosperous and deserving mindset. My affirmative prayer did not change God's mind. It changed my mind. God's not sitting up there going, Well, if you'd ask me, I'd help you. God's not doing that. I was the one that was creating the problem. I was the one that was up because our grocery order didn't come on time. I was the one that was imagining all those horrible things. My prayer treatment changed my mind about it. And I could see us getting all of our luggage up, even the really extremely heavy suitcase that we needed help with. I knew we got the perfect right help at the perfect right time. And we did. We did. Do you believe? Do you believe that? Are you willing this month, right here, right now, to commit to doing what it takes to change your beliefs, to develop that mindset of prosperity and deserving all of God's bounty now and always? To reset your thinking. Because that's what we do. That's what we need to do. Using the reticular activating system, we reset things to change the subconscious, to change the outpicturing. Are you willing to try that this month with me? Have some fun? All right. Well, let's look at our spiritual practices for this week to get us started. You already know what they are, so I'm going to reiterate. Buy the journal. It's $17 investment, folks. 18. It's an $18 investment, folks. And a little bit of time each morning or each evening. A little bit of time, a little bit of your time to commit to this practice. And then the other one is to pick up your green envelope today, or use your white envelope at home and write money finders on it. Start the practice today. And I use the back and I write down what comes in. I date it, write the amount or the value, and then I put my tithe amount, and then I put the tithe check or cash in here. You can also use your credit card if you want to do that. If you find something on sale, I've been looking for that for a long time, and oh my gosh, it's 50% off. Yay! I buy it. I'm going to tithe on that 50% that I saved. I'm going to tithe on that 50% I saved, because that's my prosperity showing up. Good things happen for me. Someone buys me a gift, buys me food, I'm going to write it down because I received that gift. I tithe on the value I received. Once we shift our focus to the good, more good will show up for us. So record your gratitude. The gratitude is an important piece of this. All the things that you're grateful for. I'm grateful for the baggage experience. I really am, because it made life a little easier and a little smoother. I'm grateful for that. This week, let's break this spell of scarcity by focusing only on our good. We'll close this morning with a quote from Emma Curtis Hopkins. She says, "There is good for me, and I ought to have it. My good is my God." She taught us that this good is not earned, it's declared. It's declared. What are you going to declare this week as your good? All right. Questions? We'll do Q&A this morning. Anybody have any questions or comments about the topic? How to do the practice? Start your morning with an affirmation. I receive. Valerie.
Yeah, after just starting the prosperity class with Kathy. I'm looking forward to this month and seeing what shows up for me. And your last quote, I'm happy that you brought that up, because that resonates with me. I ought to have it. I ought to have it, and I'm going to have it.
That's right.
So it's going to be an interesting month.
Good. And ought means it's an obligation to have. It's an obligation. It's my responsibility to have.
Thank you for mentioning that pesky algorithm. These last 2 weeks, my YouTube feed has just been filled with Charlie Kirk shorts. And, they were amusing at first, and then they started getting judgmental, and then they started getting crazy, and then they started getting defensive, then they started getting conspiratorial. I discovered there's 3 little dots next to those videos. You click on that and you say, do not recommend this content. And so that's going to be my spiritual practice this week, is to, whenever I have thoughts of negativity come in, of lack, limitation, whatever, around whatever, to say, do not recommend that content.
Yeah, I love it. That's great. Do not recommend that content. I like it. I like it. Beverly? Excuse me.
I was thinking, you reminded me, every fall we go through a prosperity activity, and I've traditionally shared, every day, every week, there's a library receipt that tells me how much money I've saved by using the library, and every week there's a grocery receipt that reminds me how much money I've saved buying groceries. So, but you made several comments that this year, I'm going to look for the non-monetary ones too. If I get a phone call from a friend, or, niece, nephew, or a postcard or whatever, that it's difficult to put monetary on it, I think I'm going to add that in. I mean, we live in a flow of good. So every good, I'm going to watch for those too.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Anybody else? Do you have anything? All right. Very good. Thank you all for sharing. I love hearing from you. Love your input. Let us pray this into completion. Would you join me? How good it is that we come together on these Sunday mornings in celebration of life, of love, of community. As we come by divine appointment and recognizing that there is only one. There is one source, one power, one presence, one life. We call it God, we call it spirit, we call it universal energy, we call it the flow. It really doesn't matter what we call it, just that there is something greater than we are that has created and manifested us and all that we see and experience in this world. It is the source of our good, our abundance, our prosperity. It is the source of love. It is the fountain from which all flows, flowing into multiple channels and distribution ways and expressions that we then, in our oneness with it and our connection with it, get to experience in this time-space reality in which we exist right here, right now. We are each unified in that oneness, in that flow of good, in that flow of love, in that flow of peace and harmony. And so knowing this connection, this oneness, and this interconnectedness of all that is, I speak my word for and about us. Knowing that this week we easily break the spell of scarcity, recognizing the abundance with which our world and we are supplied. And just because it's not showing up exactly the way we think it should, we recognize that it's there. The good is there. The phone calls, the connections, the letters, the postcards, the thank yous, the divine right action and order flowing through our lives, the places where we're safe and secure, our daily driving around the valley where we arrive home safely. All of the good that comes to us, when we begin to recognize and realize that, we feel the flood of goodness that comes to and through us. And so this week I know that each of us is blessed, pressed down to absolute overflowing in our good and in our God and in our experience of everyday living. And that we are awake and aware to receiving that good through every channel that presents itself to us, those that we know and those that we don't. Looking for the magic and the miracles and the serendipities, the ways that things surprise us with delight and joy that come to and through our lives. And we write it down. We recognize it, and we're grateful. So grateful in advance for all that is flowing to us this week, knowing that it is going to be an abundant and brilliant week in all areas for us. So this morning, for anyone that has anything on their heart that they seek prayer around, I know as they lift it into the consciousness of this prayer, that we hold them in our light, in our love, for the perfect right outcome, for the perfect right flow, for clarity, for ease, for grace, for peace, for whatever the need is. We know it is met in this moment as they believe. I bless this center and all who attend, knowing that this remains a divine idea in the mind of God. And so it is with a grateful heart that I release this into the action and activity of law, knowing that it is already done. And we affirm this truth together by saying, and so it is. All right. We have a song this morning for us from Karen Drucker. It's called God is My Source. It's a chant. I invite you to sing along and use it throughout the week.
God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Joy is my source. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks, for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. Peace is my source. Peace is my power. Peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks, for all my blessings. Peace gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks, for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Oh, God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything and every little thing that I need. And I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. Oh, God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything, every little thing I need.
All right, Karen. Yay. Well, I hope that sticks with you this week and stays in your memory and you say it all the time. So, one of the ways that we continue to grow in prosperity is through circulation. So, this morning I invite everyone to join us in our grateful giving. And Catherine Ponder reminds us prosperity is your divine right and the result of right thinking and right action. So, I invite everyone to join us in right action today as we circulate our good to and through the community. We have a lot of different ways that you can do that, not the least of which is our money finders. Here's my envelope for today. If you're making a cash donation, I invite you to use an offering envelope. Make sure I've got your email address so I can send a statement in January, because we are a 501c and your donation is tax deductible. So, Penny is our usher this morning. Would you join me for our affirmation? I am an open channel through which prosperity flows. I accept the divine flow of goodness, ideas, and substance through me now. I am grateful for my full and prosperous life. And so it is.
Gratitude before me, gratitude behind me, gratitude to the left of me, gratitude to the right of me, gratitude above me, gratitude below me, gratitude within me, gratitude all around me. I'm so grateful, 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 I'm so grateful.
Please join me in blessing that which has been circulated here today to and through our community. We are so grateful for all who have joined us in person online, those who watch later, just knowing that this message is circulated out into the world and touches the hearts and minds where it's needed. I know that each that has chosen to circulate their financial good through the community today is blessed, pressed down to overflowing in their lives as they step confidently into this law of circulation. And knowing that Scottsdale Center for Spiritual Living is a grateful receiver of all of the good this day that we have received and that we circulate back out into the world as expressions of this science of mind. And so it is. Thank you, Penny. All right, a few closing announcements. If you'd like prayer today, Daniel is ready and waiting for you in the prayer room. He will offer a 3 to 5 minute affirmative prayer for you. You can sign up to stay in touch with us with our weekly newsletter and bonus Mindful Monday, which is a newsletter that's sent out on Monday mornings about a recap of our topic. You can sign up at the front lobby, use a QR code, or on our website. And we have another dream vacation coming up. Dream Vacation Week raffle starting today. You can pick a place, any place almost in the world, for a week's vacation. It includes your room. You take care of your airfare if you're flying or you drive. It is benefiting our center completely. Tickets are $10 each or 3 for $20. Get yours today. We will be selling tickets up through November 2nd, and then we draw at our potluck or picnic that Sunday for the winner. So a week, you can buy your raffle tickets up front. Yay! Fall season starting, yay, weather's getting nice and grateful gatherings are gearing back up. If you would like to host a grateful gathering, please see us at the front. Basically, this is where we get together as a community and you select the venue and the food or beverage or entertainment or whatever it is, cover those costs as a donation to the center, and we celebrate in community. People buy tickets. So there you go. Next Sunday is Prayer Circle right here. The 19th, we go back to Brunch Bunch at Picasso's Healthy Italian Kitchen. And the 26th is Halloween costumes, if you dare. So we'll see you then. Next week, We're still living in the overflow with my message, and we'll be broadcasting on YouTube and Facebook live at 10 a.m., 9:30 for meditation if you'd like to join us for that. Don't forget to pick up your 40-day prosperity journal with us in participating community, and your Money Finders envelopes are at the front desk also. Take those. And please stand for our closing affirmation and song this morning. Excuse me. I live in peace and share my joy. I am empowered by spiritual truth. Today I am supplied with more than enough. And so it is.
Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand for love. Let there be joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. Let there be peace. I am a stand for peace. Let there be love. I am a stand. I'm gonna stand up for joy. I am a stand for joy. We are making a new world now. We are making a new world.